What if everything you've been taught about plants is not just incomplete, but fundamentally wrong? This isn't merely an academic question. It strikes at the very heart of how you perceive reality, your place in the world, and your connection to all life, as it reveals a hidden dimension of consciousness. The familiar potted plant on your windowsill, the trees swaying in the breeze, the vegetables on your plate, these are not the passive, inanimate objects you've always believed them to be, but are actually complex, intelligent, conscious beings, possessing forms of awareness that are only now beginning to be understood. And within this understanding lies a power that has been deliberately obscured. This video is about to pull back the veil on this hidden truth, revealing the startling reality that the plant kingdom is not only conscious, but is also a key player in a vast, interconnected web of life, challenging conventional science and deeply held beliefs, while offering a new paradigm for your personal understanding and spiritual empowerment. There exists a reason you've been kept in the dark about this, a reason that extends far beyond mere scientific oversight, suggesting the presence of powerful, hidden systems that benefit from your disconnection from nature and from your own deeper knowing, keeping you in a state of unconscious participation in a limited version of reality. The implications of this revelation are immense, reaching far beyond the realm of botany, because as we'll explore, ignoring plant consciousness is directly contributing to our current global crises, from environmental collapse to spiritual emptiness. Understanding this will prove to be essential for not only navigating the future, but for unlocking profound personal power and transforming your very experience of existence by recognizing that your awareness and intention can reshape your reality in profound ways that can only be explored when you recognize the consciousness within all of nature. The significance of recognizing plant consciousness extends far beyond academic curiosity. It's a catalyst for profound personal and global transformation. Imagine a world where every human being understands that all life possesses awareness, where nature is respected as a partner in a collaborative dance of existence, and where we fully grasp that each action reverberates through the interconnected web of all things. This is not just some utopian fantasy. This new understanding will allow for a complete transformation of your personal understanding and power, shifting your perspective from that of a separate observer to that of an active participant in the unfolding of life itself. This shift in perspective is nothing short of a paradigm shift, a revolution in how we perceive reality that will challenge the traditional materialistic worldview that has dominated our thinking for centuries. We are about to dismantle generations of limited thought, exposing the flaws in a belief system that has kept humanity disconnected and disempowered. This video will act as a guide, pulling back the curtains of old beliefs, allowing you to embrace a new paradigm of awareness and connection, revealing that what you thought was solid and unchangeable is actually a flexible, fluid, and adaptable experience you can participate in shaping. The power that comes from understanding plant consciousness is immense, and it also carries with it a responsibility to use it with wisdom and integrity. The understanding that we are not separate from the natural world, that each of us is intimately connected to all living things, including plants, carries with it the responsibility to actively create a more harmonious and sustainable world. You will discover that your intentions and awareness have the ability to actively influence the world around you, so using this understanding will allow you to become an active creator of the reality you experience. Consciousness isn't something we have, it's something we are a part of. It's the very fabric of existence, and we are all interconnected within a unified field of consciousness, where plants play a key and pivotal role. Plants are not merely passive background elements, but are instead active participants within this unified field, contributing their unique form of awareness to the whole and providing an invaluable link to understanding the underlying mechanisms of how consciousness is expressed within the natural world. And your understanding of this is the key to understanding your own consciousness. To fully grasp the implications of this revelation, it's essential to acknowledge the current limitations of mainstream science, particularly in its understanding of consciousness and life beyond the purely material level. The approach of scientific reductionism, while having its merits in certain fields, has led to a limited and incomplete picture of nature, focusing almost exclusively on what can be measured and quantified physically, completely missing the point of what can be felt or understood through non-physical means. This has resulted in a viewpoint where consciousness is relegated to a mere byproduct of brain activity, rather than being recognized as a fundamental and pervasive aspect of all life and the very fabric of reality, thus creating a system that separates us from our knowing of the deeper truths. For example, the vast complexity of plant communication, the intricate patterns of plant behavior, and even their subtle responses to human intention are often ignored or dismissed because these phenomena do not neatly fit into existing scientific models, thus revealing a profound limitation in the current system. By only focusing on the physical, we have become disconnected from the natural world and ourselves, fostering a sense of isolation and separation, further perpetuating the current global crises. But this limited view is about to be challenged as we begin to explore evidence that plants possess complex sensory abilities that hint at a deeper form of consciousness. It's time to accept the possibility that plants can sense and respond to light, sound, touch, and even intention, and they also communicate with each other through chemical signals and electrical impulses, displaying an interconnectedness and awareness far more sophisticated than previously imagined, suggesting a whole new paradigm of understanding. Plants, it turns out, are not merely passive recipients of their environment, they actively engage with it, gathering and processing information to navigate their surroundings and adapt to changing conditions, thus exhibiting a form of intelligence that challenges the very foundations of what we consider consciousness to be. The idea of plant sentience becomes increasingly plausible as we consider examples of their complex behavior. Plants are able to respond to stimuli, adapt to their environment, and even communicate not only within their own kind, but across different species, using intricate systems that involve sending warning signals when under threat or strategically navigating their environment to maximize access to light, for example. These are not random processes. They are purposeful actions demonstrating a form of memory and an ability to learn from experiences, thereby indicating an intelligence that extends far beyond what was previously considered possible. The key is that the nature of existence is not a collection of separate objects, but a highly interconnected web of relationships, and within this view, plants are a crucial component of this web. Their behavior is not isolated, it cannot be separated from the system that it's a part of. Instead, plants are active participants in a vast, interwoven network of life, interacting with each other, with the environment, and even with humans in ways that we're only beginning to understand, which completely changes how we see ourselves as we understand our relationship with the world. As we delve deeper into this investigation, it's imperative that we address the question that is likely beginning to form in your mind, which is, why isn't plant consciousness widely known or understood? What if the current view is not just wrong, but deliberately hiding a deeper truth, a truth that could radically alter our understanding of reality and our place within it? The idea that this knowledge has been suppressed or obscured may seem like a far-fetched notion, but we'll begin to see that there is a deliberate effort to maintain a limited view of the world. There exists a reason why this is not widely taught, a reason why you've never been fully informed about the remarkable capabilities of the plant kingdom. What if the lack of understanding is part of a larger, more insidious pattern of disconnection, not only from nature, but from our own inner awareness, from our own deeper consciousness? Could it be that the systems that limit our understanding of the natural world are the same systems that keep us from understanding ourselves, thereby keeping us in a state of limitation and control? Is it possible that the very institutions designed to enlighten us are the ones that are actually perpetuating these limiting beliefs and preventing us from seeing our true potential as interconnected beings within a unified field of awareness? This systemic disconnection leads to a diminished view of ourselves, our potential, and the nature of our reality. We have been taught to see ourselves as separate from nature, superior to other life forms, which has resulted in a complete disregard for the interconnectedness of all things and an unconscious participation in the destruction of the very planet that sustains us. But what if the wisdom of ancient cultures holds the key to understanding what we've forgotten? The very cultures we dismiss as primitive often possessed a far deeper understanding of plant sentience and the interconnectedness of life, often viewing the plant kingdom as sacred, holding profound wisdom and insight into the nature of reality itself. What if they knew something that we have overlooked? They might have seen plants as sentient beings with whom we could communicate and learn from, recognizing their unique contribution to the unified whole. As we move forward, we'll explore not only the ancient wisdom, but also the ways that modern science is beginning to catch up to these ideas. The emerging field of quantum biology is starting to reveal the very real interconnectedness of all living things, and will begin to show that the ancient knowledge was not mere mythology, but a deeply profound understanding of the nature of existence, offering us the opportunity to reintegrate these ancient truths into our modern world view and to rediscover our inherent connection to all life. We will also discover that each individual has the power to tap into these deeper levels of understanding, influencing their reality through intention, and by simply opening our awareness and recognizing the inherent consciousness present within nature, we will begin to see how to reshape our own world.